Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to the Box IT Athletic Grounds here in Armagh. We're delighted to welcome you along for this first round league game between Armagh and Waterford here this afternoon. Both sides out on the field have gone through a very comprehensive warm-up ahead of the throw-in here in this eagerly anticipated game in Armagh this afternoon. Two teams that will be challenging for honours, no doubt, in Division 1 this year, and we'll be looking forward to bringing you the live action here this afternoon. Damien Harvey here on commentary duties, and we're delighted to welcome you along here this evening for this live commentary from Armagh. Going to take you down through the two teams. If we want to start with the Armagh team, it's Brianna Mathers who's in goals, a full back line of Mia Ferguson, Clodagh McCambridge and Grace Ferguson. The half-back line is Emily Drews, Lauren McConville and Kate Toe, and a midfield pairing of Sarah Quigley and Catherine Marley. The half-forward line is Laura Marsden, Aoife McCoy and Kiva McNally, and an inside forward line where there's one change on it this afternoon. It's Maeve Lennon wearing number 13, Alana Donnelly will wear number 14, and a change at the corner forward where Kelly Mallon was due to start the Armagh Harps lady, dropping out in place of Laura Kavanagh from Killevy. Across now to take a look at the Waterford side is Caitlin Gardner in goals, a full back line of Cora Murray, Laura Mulcahy and Rebecca Casey in the full back line. Leah McArthur is at wing half back alongside Karen McGrath, and there's a change at wing half back where Laura Cusick has had to drop out in place of Summer Peters. Summer Peters taking her place this afternoon. Midfield pairing is Eve Power, Ruby Brown, and a half forward line of Maeve Daly, Breed McMaw and Anya O'Neill. The inside forward line is Chloe Fennell, a full forward is Claire Walsh, and in the corner forward it's Lorna McGregor. There is another change just on the substitutes bench for the ladies from Waterford. Grace Corrigan will come in wearing number 27 onto the substitutes bench this afternoon here in Armagh. We're almost ready for a round of Vian. It's going to take place very, very shortly. Margie Farley is the lady in charge this afternoon. It's an eagerly anticipated game between two very competitive sides in this division. Of course, Armagh were in the league final last year up against Kerry. Lost out on that occasion. In fact, they've been in the last two league finals, Armagh, but they come into this new year with under the new rules here this afternoon, of course, where the two-pointer will be in play. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes down with the ladies' football, of course, this year. I'm sure it'll add another exciting dimension to what is already a very exciting game, and no doubt with the advent of the new rules for the tackle and so on, it'll be a very interesting year for ladies football, and a very exciting year as they progress towards in the league competition, not only the league competitions but the championship later in the season as well. So I'd say the officials just gone through their warm-up. Last set of instructions from the Waterford manager down on our left hand side, Tomas McEntee, and of course it's Greggy McGonigal that is looking after Armagh this afternoon as well. So both sets of umpires are making their way to their various positions ahead of the throw-in here in Armagh this afternoon. Armagh, of course, Division 1 runners-up last year, say 2025, with 5 wins and 2 losses. Waterford, will they finish third in 2025? Just 2 losses for them as well, a draw, and 4 wins under their belt last year for the Dacia girls. As we're going to take a round of Ian ahead of the throw-in here. I think it's going to be a minute's silence just ahead of that. There you have it, everybody. Around the vein, just ahead of the throw in here in this Lidl Ladies Division 1 clash between Armagh and Waterford. The visitors here this afternoon making the long trip up from the deep south, as we're almost ready to go here in Armagh. Say the last set of instructions just been issued by both management teams, and it'll be a very early indication as to how these two sides are going to progress in 2026. I say under new rules this afternoon here, the two-pointer in play, and two teams that will have ambitions to go deep into this competition this year. Armagh want to go one better than they did last year, and of course they're back under the management of Greg McGonigal, who was in charge in 2024, the last time they won the league. And Waterford into the second year of management now for Tomas McAtee, as it looks like Waterford will play from left to right as we look out from our vantage point here in Armagh. So substitutes from the Armagh team making their way across the far side. Just note the Waterford ladies are waiting until they see where their respective players line up. I don't think it's going to be anything to do with numbers from a Waterford perspective in that defence. They're going to pick up very specific players, and it will be very much a case of picking up the correct player irrespective of what number you might have in your own back. So we're almost ready to go, just waiting for Maggie Farley to get things underway here in Armagh. It's Lidl Division 1 action here in Armagh. Looking forward to this afternoon as the Waterford girls go on the opening attack of the game, trying to play that ball into that half forward line where Maeve Daly trying to get her hands on it, but it's gone out over this sideline, first sideline of the game to Armagh. Short pass, and Maggie Farley's not happy that it should have been right back to the line. Yeah, so just going to give her an opportunity to take it again. Just the retake will be taken, launched up the field of play, and it's the Waterford ladies that have got possession of the ball and have it through Ruby Brown there momentarily, and I see Katie Murray into the play as well. That's a late change on the Waterford team as well. Move into the hands now of Anya O'Neill across the far side. We're now in full forward's hands at Claire Walsh. Ball's been moved into that inside forward line. Opportunity, and here goes Daly down the right hand side. Right foot a kick from her, goes across the field to play, but Armagh have bodies in there and they can get possession out the field and play possession out towards wing half forward there. Kiva McNally, the Derry-News lady, picks possession of the ball up and gives it back inside to the girl wearing number 7, Kate Toe, and it's now with the cornerback, that's Grace Ferguson, making her way out the field to play. Offloads possession across towards the far side where swing half back Emily Drews moves the ball in, but well, she was trying to find McConville on that occasion, but the ball has come away into the hands of the girls from Waterford, and centre half back Karen McGrath has it and launches out that far side away across to the world girl where number 25 is Katie Murray over there. Katie Murray's dispossessed possession of the ball. Laura Morrison done very, very well from an Armagh perspective. Ball moved inside towards Catherine Marley. Apologies, voice almost going early on. Possession now in the hands of Maeve Ferguson, or sorry, Cora Murray, and the Waterford girls come out the field of play towards Breed McMaw. McMaw moves it out towards Daly, shoving the back. Maggie Farley picks that one up. And Waterford will have the free first two-pointer effort chance here, I suppose. Down towards the goals on our right hand side, the Katie Road end of the ground, and it's going to be marked just beyond that, and yep, the line goes down. Maggie Farley marks the spot, and a chance for Breed McMaw to make a little bit of history here in Armagh this afternoon. Right for a kick from her, but it's dropping in short, well short, drops into the hands of the girls from Armagh. It's interesting to note that Alana Donnelly's right back in her own defence there, clearing her lines. Possession out the field to play towards fullback Clodagh McCambridge. Offloads possession away to the far side, where it was momentarily in the hands of Grace Ferguson, and now Armagh build the attack away down that far side where it's Laura Morrison that has it. Runs into a bit of traffic. Referee says too much activity on the ball there. And once again it's solo and go from the girls from Waterford making their way forward. Now into the hands of Katie Murray. Offloads it away into the corner forward slot over there, and Waterford trying to make their way in from the corner forward area where I think it was Chloe Fennell that had it. She was fouled. Well, it wasn't Chloe Fennell because Chloe Fennell standing beside Maggie Farley. So we'll get a number on that at the minute. Chloe Fennell is going to take the free, no doubt. Might well have been Lauren McGregor that made her way in there, but Chloe Fennell is definitely taking the free, and a chance for Waterford to open the score. Just over 4 minutes gone. Ball's dropped in short. Armagh did well, cleared the lines once again. And this Fennell trying to come back and win possession of the ball. She's done well. She won it there. She gives it to Claire Walsh. Claire Walsh trying to break through the tackle. Claire Walsh's kick goes up. It goes out to the right hand side of the post and it goes wide. Waterford's first wide of the game. And the kick out will come from Brianna Mathers. And Shane O'Neill's lady fires possession away out to the far side where Grace Ferguson picked it up and launched it first time down the field of play into the hands. Well, trying to get into the hands of McCoy over there, but it's been taken away from her. Waterford doing very well in the shape of Rebecca Casey, I think, over there. But Armagh have now got possession of the ball, and once again Maggie Farley's not happy that was taken from the correct position. So she's away across to consult with her lines person over there. And that has resulted in an Armagh sideline ball, where it's just going to be taken by Lauren McConville. McConville goes short, gives it to the hands of Grace Ferguson, goes to ground, picks up possession of the ball. Armagh carrying it towards the centre of the field, but are not once again over carried possession, and because the ball was thrown away there's a 50-metre penalty. Well, a lot to learn here from the ladies on both these sides under these new rules, and that free will be taken inside the new arc, that 40-metre arc, still new in the minds of a lot of us, but it's centre half forward Breed McMaw that is going to take the free. Looks like she might just look to go short this time. There's a slight breeze blowing out of that end of the ground. McMaw takes the kick, launches it up high in the air, drop it in. Goalkeeper deals with it, or does she? No, a chance for a goal, and it's gone to the net. And an early goal, and it's gone to the girls from Waterford, and that's a perfect start to the game from them. And it's just checking on a number over there, but it looked like it might have been Laura McGregor, but the kick out has come out the field of play, and Brianna Mathers has launched it out the field of play towards McConville. So chance has for Armagh to build their first attack of the game down to this left hand side into the hands of Sarah Quigley. Sarah Quigley offloads possession of the ball. A lovely pass inside to McConville. McConville cuts back outside towards the old arc, gives the possession of the ball to the hands of Ferguson. Ferguson moves it across the far side. It's into the hands now of Laura Morrison. Laura Morrison with a kick, and Laura Morrison lands it over the bar. Super piece of football from Armagh. A great return from there, and the goal definitely came from Chloe Fennell in the Waterford goal in the opening half here. So it's a goal to a single point in favour of Waterford, but it's the girls from Armagh that have possession of the ball once again, building the attack down that right hand side, and it's Morrison once again. That's two in a row for Laura Morrison, the Clonagale girl, who's got Armagh's perfect response inside the opening 8 minutes of the game here in Armagh, and it's 2 points for Armagh, a goal for Waterford. Kick out this near side where Waterford come out to field to play with it once again at the hands of Ruby Brown. Ruby Brown towards the centre of the field. Plays possession towards centre half forward Breed McMaw. McMaw goes on the run. Now gives it back towards Brown, and then Daly has it, and Daly transfers it on towards Anya O'Neill. Good build up play here once again from Waterford, but there's a good bit of disruptive play from Armagh there to disrupt that last attack, and they have won possession of the ball, and they're coming out the field to play with it straight away. They're using the solo and goal possession out towards Centre half 40 for McCoy, now into the hands of Kiva McNally. Kiva McNally, lovely little inside forward pass, has found now McConville went to the hands of McCoy. McCoy going through, but once again good defending there from Waterford to come across and break up that attack. It looked like very, very dangerous from an Armagh perspective, but once again the solo and goal being used with good effect as Laura Mulcahy takes possession out the field of play now out towards cornerback Rebecca Casey. Casey runs into a spot of all the referee says she was fouled, and number 24 also on Emma Murray, who captains the side as well, is on the field of play. So late changes on this Waterford team just ahead of throw in, and it's Emma Murray that plays possession forward once again. Armagh break up the attack out towards the midfielder there. Sarah quickly in possession now down through the centre of the field once again. Out to this left hand side where it's now in the hands of wing half forward Kiva McNally. McNally offloads it towards Catherine Marty. Marty cutting back inside. Referee says spotted the foul. Will be a free to Armagh and a possible substitute or attention required in terms of the physio here. A chance for Armagh to get on terms here with Waterford after that bright start and the Chloe final goal. So 2 points in the opening half so far from Laura Morrison has got the Armagh girls back towards close to being on terms, and this free here might just level the game. It looks like it's going to be Maeve Lennon from Derry Noose who's going to take this free. So once again, Maggie Farley will mark the spot with the magic spray. And a chance for Armagh to tie the game here at Lidl. Division 1 action here. The start of a brand new season for both these teams. The kick was up, but it's gone out to the left of the post and gone wide. It's Armagh's first wide of the opening half. And a let off for Waterford on this occasion. So it's Caitlin Gardner, the Waterford goalkeeper, who will take the kick out. Lots of movement out the field of play, but kicks it straight up in the air and it's dropping out into the hands of the girls from Armagh, and they're onto it in a flash. Possession has been moved into that inside forward line once again. Offloads it towards Kiva McNally. Kiva McNally in possession, racing forward down this left hand side. There's an outlet pass in Maeve Lennon. Lennon looks around, looks for options, and then launches out the field of play towards Emily Drews. Emily moving forward, offloads it towards Lauren McConville. The kick goes up and the kick goes out to the left of the post and wide. A second wide of the open half for Armagh, who still trail by that single point to Waterford. Chloe Fennell with the goal and 2 Laura Morrison points for Armagh. Possession kicked out the field to play towards centre half back Karen McGrath, who offloads possession down this near side, and it's now into the hands of the Katie Murray, who started the game wearing number 25. Possession out the field of play once again towards midfielder Ruby Brown. Waterford patient in their build-up play, have an outlet pass on this near side to Anya O'Neill, and that's her that picks up possession of the ball for Waterford. O'Neill going forward, nice little inside forward pass towards Murray. Murray making good progress beyond the into the old D and out towards the 20 metre line in possession. There's a chance here for Claire Walsh perhaps. She couldn't get the latitude she needed to get away from that Armagh defence, but possession is with the goal scorer Chloe Fennell, who kicks it up high in the air and is dropping in and is dropping over the bar, and Chloe Fennell is now a goal and a point in the opening half here in Armagh, and it's the Dacia who lead a goal and a point to 2 points for Armagh. Kick out has already been taken. Armagh are on the attack out this near side where Emily Druce can pick up possession of the ball, cuts it back inside once again, this time a long kick pass into that inside forward line, but Waterford are there in numbers, take away possession of the ball out towards their midfielder there, Eve Power, and it's Corey Murray that has it now. Corey Murray back inside. Waterford showing good tenacity in working possession back out the field to play. Ruby Brown offloaded towards Emma Murray. It's now in the hands of Brown once again. And a brilliant piece of defending and tackling there from Aoife McCoy, who come across the Drummond T girl there, coming across to take away possession for Armagh. And they're on the attack once again. Laura Morrison launches in, but It was Waterford that tidied up possession there once again. Emma Murray goes across to the far side, and Waterford build down that left hand side of the field. Now with centre half forward Breed McMaw goes very direct with possession, but once again Maggie Farley spotting an over-carrying infringement there. Very entertaining opening few minutes to the game here in Armagh. Just 13 and a half minutes, just over 13 and a half minutes gone in the opening half. Bandit has whizzed along as Armagh go on the attack through Kate Toe. Plays across the field to play into the hands of McCambridge. Clodagh McCambridge launches it away across towards her cornerback. That's Grace Ferguson putting the ball into that inside forward lane with Catherine Marley's in there. Nice offload towards Maeve Lennon trying to get a shot away perhaps. Maeve Lennon surrounded by Waterford players, but she does manage to get the shot away. It was half blocked down, and good piece of defending once again from Waterford. Take possession out the field of play, and Emma Murray's in there to carry possession out the field of play once again and away to the far side where they can build possession down that left hand side of the field now in the hands of Rebecca Casey. Rebecca Casey's got a bit of room to run into. Casey offloads possession towards Daly. Maeve Daly in possession of the ball momentarily. Back into the hands now of Lauren McGregor. McGregor making good progress. McGregor down that left hand side. Still McGregor in possession of the ball. Still McGregor out towards the edge of the box now. But once again Armagh were there in numbers and they stuck to their task and they've turned possession away. But is it going to be just out as far as Chloe Fennell? It is indeed. And Fennell kicks it up high in the air, dropping in, looks out to the left of the post. But once again Waterford have numbers in there, and Armagh done very, very well, particularly the cornerback Mia Ferguson, the Ballyhagan girl, doing brilliantly well to protect possession out into the hands now of Lauren McConville. This is non-stop, this game so far. Into the hands of Kate Toe. Kate Toe down that right hand side, cuts back inside, gives it to Grace Ferguson, who has it back into the hands of Toe. Toe offloads possession of the ball, and here come Armagh down through the centre of the field to play. Once again they are offloading it towards Laura McConville. Laura McConville racing on to possession of the ball. Laura McConville, lovely inside pass down back, gets possession back. McConville shrugs away the tackle. McConville with a kick, but once again it drops in short, and neat bit of goalkeeper there from Caitlin Gardner, who offloads possession very quickly and gets possession back into the hands of the girls from Waterford, who've been built it out beyond that 20 metre line. And that was definitely a pull on the jersey, but they got away with it there. Cora Murray has it. Murray out the field to play to Rebecca Casey. Casey in possession down this right hand side of the field. Now into the hands of the girl wearing number 14 there. That's Clara Walsh. Now with midfielder, that's Eve Parr. Parr making good progress towards the 45 metre line. Offloads possession towards Daly. Daly in possession once again. Maeve Daly running down through the centre, turn towards Breed McMaw. McMaw with a shot. Brilliant piece of goalkeeping from Brianna Mathers in the Armagh goal to deny the opportunity. And that was an excellent piece of football all round there, but particularly the Armagh goalkeeper Brianna Mathers, who pulled off the save. And once again, and just in a flash possession, is at the other end of the field almost, it's been broken up by Emma Murray. Emma Murray in possession now going forward. Emma Murray carrying over the 45 metre line. Brilliant run from Murray right into the heart of this Armagh defence. She offloads possession towards her corner forward. That's Lauren McGregor. McGregor back to Murray. Murray has the chance for a shot. Murray's shot goes in, drops in short. Brianna Mathers had the opportunity, but the advantage was being played, and it will be a free to Waterford, who lead a goal and a point to just 2 points, just over 16 minutes played in the opening half here in the Boxit Athletic Grounds in Armagh. In this Lidl Division 1 clash between these two sides. The last time these two sides met last year in the league, well, it was a 122 to 112 victory for Waterford. A 10-point deficit to make up for in terms of the result from an Armagh perspective, but Waterford hit their second wide, 2 wides apiece in the opening half here now. And the kick out will come out very shortly from Brianna Mathers. Mathers launches it down this left hand side of the field, and Armagh get possession of the ball through Laura Morrison. Out towards the wing half-back Kate Toe. Towards cornerback Grace Ferguson. Ferguson offloads it towards Lauren McConville. And across Glen Girl heads off on another attack. McConville down this left-hand side. Cuts back inside. Neat little pass out towards the centre half forward there. Aoife McCoy. McCoy offloads it once again towards midfielder Sarah Quigley. Across towards the wing half forward slot, but it's been occupied by the wing half back Emily Druce, who's carried possession of the ball. Maggie Farley right there to make the call, and once again there's no hanging around. Waterford are on the attack, heading towards the halfway line. Offloads it now towards Maeve Daly. Maeve Daly takes possession of the ball for Waterford. Jenkinson waves and turns on the outside. She's on the attack. Offloads it now towards corner forward McGregor cutting in from the angle, once again pursued there by Maeve Ferguson, who did brilliantly well. And McGregor has possession of the ball. She cuts back inside. There's a chance for her to get a shot away, and McGregor's headed off the post and out to the left of the post and wide. Massive goal scoring opportunity there for Waterford, but it didn't materialise in the end. And good piece of defending from the Armagh girls to deny the opportunity in the end, as the kick out comes out immediately out the field of play towards Lauren McConville. McConville launches one away down the field of play towards Aoife McCoy. McCoy trying to win possession of the ball, but she's been pursued by Rebecca Casey a bit too closely, says Maggie Farley, and it will be a free to the girls from Armagh. Lauren McConville about to take this one. Checks up ahead to see what her options are. There might be more options out to this behind and to the left here, but out towards Grace Ferguson. He's been very busy from an Armagh perspective. Comes forward once again towards McConville. Lauren McConville just passed it across to the far side, where it's been picked up by over there by, it was actually corner forward Maeve Lennon. Another shove in the back, and that was Laura Morrison, who's got 2 points in the game so far for Armagh. She's Armagh's only scorer in the game so far. Out towards Sarah Quigley. And we only have one scorer on the Waterford team too as well, so that's Chloe Fennell's possession of the ball now in the hands of the girls from Armagh as they launch possession to that corner forward slot. There's a chance here to get it by Catherine Marley, who offloads it to midfield partner Quigley, but Marley's playing that inside forward line. Now with corner forward Maeve Lennon in possession of the ball. Looks around, looks for options. One of them there's our midfielder, that's Sarah Quigley. Sarah Quigley offloads it towards wing half forward Kiva McNally. Back into the hands of corner forward Maeve Lennon. Just waiting around the outside of that D. That 40 metre arc possession back out the field of play to the hands of Kate Toe. Now into the hands of centre half forward Aoife McCoy. McCoy goes over the 40 metre arc. McCoy pulls the trigger and drops it in. There's a chance here for Armagh perhaps as the ball breaks loose in the box. There's all sorts of danger in there. Maggie Farley says there's a touched on the ground inside the square and a free out. And Waterford have already moved it out the field of play, where it's out this near side, where it's been picked up by Cora Murray. Murray launches it across the far side of the field, where now it's with the girl wearing number 25, Katie Murray. Shoves away from the would-be tackler. Katie Murray still in possession of the ball. Now offloads it away to the far side, and Waterford trying to make a bit of progress towards that 45 metre line, but it's hard work as Armagh sticking to their task, but it's into the hands of Breed McMaw. McMaw, great run from McMaw, offloads the possession of the ball into the hands of Maeve Daly. Maeve Daly with a shot off the crow post, crossbar, and back out into play once again. And Waterford, they've hit the post and the crossbar now. Possession back out the field of play, where it's into the hands of Chloe Fennell. Chloe Fennell with a kick, but her kick goes in. It's easily dealt with by Brianna Mathers, who takes possession away. And with 21 minutes gone in the opening half, well, Waterford might have 2 more goals in this game. They've hit the crossbar, they've hit the post, but they haven't failed. They've failed to score on both occasions, and Armagh very definitely in this game, just 2 points behind as they go on the attack once again. Possession of the ball into the hands of Emily Druce, which is carried according to Maggie Farley. And once again Waterford are on the attack, where it's Karen McGrath gets ball back in her hands once again, heads towards the 45 metre line, offloads it towards the wing half forward. That is Anya O'Neill in possession. Well, she twisted the ball away only to herself there. She picks it up once again and she has possession of the ball. She's moving towards the 20 metre line, and Anya O'Neill's kick goes in and it goes over the bar. And well, Armagh went to sleep a wee bit there. A goal and 2 points now for Waterford, 2 points for Armagh, and a kick out from Brianna Mathers that launches across towards Grace Ferguson. Ferguson takes it possession back out into the field of play once again, where McCambridge has it and launches it down this near side, where the girl that's racing onto it is Kiva McNally, but she couldn't get there in time. As a kick from the sideline, ball has already moved into the hands of Anya O'Neill, the last point scorer in the game. Offloads it now towards corner forward Lauren McGregor. McGregor takes possession of the ball towards O'Neill once again. Referee says there's a foul. And then once again they go on the solo and go as Anya O'Neill picks it up. Looking up ahead of her, and she's run right into a gap there. There was nobody marking, and Anya O'Neill once again with a kick, and Anya O'Neill kicks it over the bar. And that's twice that Anya O'Neill has been given the space of the athletic ground here in Armagh and has reaped the benefits of it. It's a goal and 3 for Waterford, 2 points now for the home side Armagh, and the Waterford girls starting to put a wee bit of distance between the two teams, and they've got possession of the ball. And here we go once again, Anya O'Neill racing through. Anya O'Neill with a shot, and Anya O'Neill with a point. That's 3 in a row for Anya O'Neill. 3 in as many minutes for Anya O'Neill, and it's Waterford who lead a goal and 4 points now to 2 points against Armagh. And Armagh have a wee bit of organising to do in that, particularly in that defence and around that half back line. As once again in the possession of the ball is Laura Morrison, who launches it forward, but it's out over the sideline. And Waterford, everything's going their way at the minute. Lidl Division 1 action here on LGFA TV. And possession once again out into the hands of Rebecca Casey. Moves the ball forward towards Karen McGrath. McGrath offloads possession up the field of play. She was looking for Claire Walsh, but it's gone past her. But look how she's there to win it back on Rebecca Casey. Rebecca Casey goes to ground, wins the dirty ball and gives it now towards centre half forward Breed McMaw. McMaw's on the attack once again. She's got Maeve Daly up ahead of her. McMaw has a shot herself out to the left of the post and wide. A third wide to the opening half for Waterford. Remember, they've hit the post and the crossbar as well, and they're dominant here at the minute in Armagh. A goal and 4 points to 2 points against the home side, and the kick out will come out very shortly from Brianna Mathers. Armagh could do with just getting themselves a score on the board somehow, as number 19's in there. I think number 19 did start. There was Laura Kavanagh, the Kalifi girl. Possession back out the field of play into the hands of Catherine Marley, who's had to come out the field of play to look for possession of the ball. She was operating in the inside forward, gets possession away, but it wasn't the greatest pass in the world. And once again, Cora Murray was in there once again to break up possession, and it's launched away across the far side where Waterford can spring another attack. It was with Katie Murray. The ball's now heading towards Emma Murray, and it's now with cornerback Rebecca Casey once again. Casey offloads possession to centre half back Karen McGrath. She decides to go direct, breaks through a couple of would-be tacklers, still in possession of the ball, looking for options up ahead of her. One of them's Maeve Daly, races in, carries possession of the ball, runs into a wee bit of traffic. Marty Farley says she was fouled, and she's gone on the solo and go herself. Maeve Daly takes possession in towards the 20-metre line, offloads possession towards centre half forward Breed McMaw. McMaw in possession of the ball, offloads it once again towards Daly, but once again Armagh are in there to take possession away with Sarah Quigley, and they can carry possession out the field of play once again with Quigley as she goes on the attack towards Maeve Lennon. Maeve Lennon and all sorts of pressure on the halfway line. Waterford really thumping in the tackles. Ball is moved forward towards centre half forward Aoife McCoy. Aoife McCoy's got a wee bit of space to run into if she can get past her marker, but Laura McCahey once again, superb piece of defending from the Waterford girls. They put up a real stern defence in there this afternoon so far, and they're leading the way for another attack as Waterford go on the attack once again. It's Anya O'Neill in possession of the ball for Waterford, cuts back inside towards the 45-metre line. Anya O'Neill heads out on her own. Anya O'Neill with the right foot kick once again, and Anya O'Neill's landed it through the post and over the bar, and that's superb football from the wing half forward girl from the Dacia, and it's the number 12 there, Anya O'Neill, with her 4th point in a row, and it's now 1-5 to 2 points in favour of Waterford. Kick out. Brianna Mathers once again launches it down this left hand side. Possession of the ball is in the hands of the midfielder Ruby Brown. Ruby heads towards the inner D and moves possession on inside once again. Brown back in possession of the ball. Brown with a shot. Brown shot goes out to the left of the post and goes wide. It's a 4th wide for Waterford, but they're dominating possession at the minute. Armagh could just do with any sort of a break here around the middle third. They'll launch an attack, and they're coming further and further out the field, the Armagh girls, to look for possession of the ball, and that's running right down into Waterford hands so far. Short kick out, just went, didn't go beyond the old D, but it doesn't need to in ladies football, as possession across on the far side is into the hands now of Maeve Lennon. Launches the ball forward. She's looking to try and get spring out an attack through Catherine Morley. Morley cuts back inside and towards McConville. McConville in no pressure, but she did very well. Brilliant football from her. Cuts away out to the far side, back inside now. She can launch another attack in the shape of, well, is that Grace Ferguson moved forward? Possession of the ball is in her hands. It is indeed. And Grace Ferguson says, you know what, I'm going to have a go myself, but she kicks it out to the right of the post and she's kicked it wide. It's Armagh's third wide of the opening half. The wide count is 7 now in total between the two teams. 4 for Waterford, 3 for Armagh. And here come the Waterford girls once again through Cora Murray. Deep in her own defence. Takes possession out the field of play. And once again, they can build it out through their cornerback, and that's their other cornerback there, who's Rebecca Casey. Rebecca Casey coming forward once again. Offloads possession towards centre half forward. Breed McMaw. McMaw in possession of the ball, gives it out towards Emma Murray, way across on the far side. It's now in the hands of Katie Murray. Looking around for options that are available. Armagh packing the defence at the minute. And once again, Waterford have possession now with Rebecca Casey. Rebecca Casey going forward 40 metres away from goals, plays possession inside, gets possession back into the hands of momentarily there Emma Murray, and it's now with Walsh. Walsh's kick goes in and it goes out to the left of the post and goes wide. That's 5 now in total in the opening half for Waterford, and just less than a minute to go to the break. Mathers takes possession back. And once again, now with wing half back Kate Toe. The Clonairon girl heads out the field of play, gives it out towards Clodagh McCambridge. McCambridge offloads possession towards Laura Morrison. Still the only Armagh player to get on the score sheet this afternoon. As possession of the ball as they race into the heart of that defence, as Aoife McCoy picks it up. Aoife McCoy offloads it towards Maeve Lennon. Bets possession back. McCoy cutting back in from the sideline. And once again the chance for the shot to go in, and it goes in and over the bar. And a nice point from an Armagh perspective, a badly needed point from an Armagh perspective, and it's come off the boot of corner forward Maeve Lennon, and the Derrynews girl gets the next score of the game. So it's now 1 goal and 5 points for Waterford, 3 points for Armagh as we head towards the half-time whistle. And that is the half-time whistle here in the Box IT Athletic Grounds in Armagh, in this Lidl Division 1 clash between the home side Armagh, who finished the half on 3 points, and Waterford, who finished the game or the half on 1 goal and 5 points. It's a game that's been dominated by the Waterford girls so far. 5 wides for them in the opening half, just the 3 for Armagh, but all those chances really coming in the last 20 minutes of the opening half here, which they've dominated our Waterford. So they go in at the break leading 1-5 to 3 points. We'll take a short break and we'll join us again in about 10 minutes to bring you full second half coverage from this Lidl Division 1 game here in Armagh, with a half time score is Armagh 3 points. It's at Waterford 1 goal and 5. This time there's a slight breeze blowing out of that end of the ground. McMaw takes the kick, launches it up high in the air, drop it in. Goalkeeper deals with it, or does she? No, a chance for a goal, and it's gone to the net. And an early goal, and it's gone. Gives the possession of the ball to the hands of Ferguson. Ferguson moves it across the far side. It's into the hands now of Laura Morrison. Laura Morrison with a kick, and Laura Morrison lands it over the in favour of Waterford. But it's the girls from Armagh that have possession of the ball once again, building the attack down that right hand side. And it's Morrison once again. That's 2 in a row for Armagh defence. But possession is with the goal scorer Chloe Fennell, who kicks it up high in the air and is dropping in and is dropping over the bar. Possession once again, Maeve Daly running down through the centre, turn towards Breed McMaw with a shot, brilliant piece of goalkeeping from Brianna Mathers. McMaw, great run from McMaw, offloads the possession of the ball into the hands of Maeve Daly with a shot off the crow post, crossbar and back out into play once again. Only to herself there, she picks it up once again and she has possession of the ball. She's moving towards the 20 metre line and Anya O'Neill's kick goes in and it goes over the bar. Looking up ahead of her and she's run right into a gap there. There was nobody marking, and Anya O'Neill once again with a kick, and Anya O'Neill kicks it over. What a wee bit of distance between the two teams, and they've got possession of the ball, and here we go once again. Anya O'Neill racing through. Anya O'Neill with a shot, and Anya O'Neill cuts back inside towards the 45 metre line. Anya O'Neill heads out on her own. Anya O'Neill with the right foot a kick once again, and Anya O'Neill's landed it through the best possession back. McCoy cutting back in from the sideline, and once again the chance for the shot to go in, and it goes in and over the bar. Well, good afternoon and a very warm welcome back here to the Box AT Athletic Grounds here in Armagh. The Waterford girls are back out on the field. We're just waiting for the Armagh ladies to reappear, but that last few instructions no doubt will be ringing in their ears as they come back out in the second half, and they'll be keen to get a good fast start to the second half, because the Waterford girls say the last 20 minutes of the opening half, very strong performance from them to take away a 1-5 to a 3-point lead at the break. And I say Maggie Farley's ready to go, the Waterford girls are ready to go, but the last instructions are still being issued to the girls from Armagh, and as we see the lines lady away down to issue the last or to get Armagh back out again. They should be ready to go here very shortly. Say a half that was dominated by the girls from Waterford towards the last 20 minutes of that opening half, no doubt about that. And two sides, as I say, Armagh, of course, who have been finalists for the last two seasons in the Lidl Division 1 final, coming as runners-up last year. Waterford, they were finished third last year, so they'll be anxious to get back into a league final, no doubt. Again, they missed out narrowly last year. And I say the last time these girls met was, of course, in the league last March, actually, when Waterford beat Armagh 122 to 112. Kellyanne Hagan finishing with 8 points in that game. Claire Walsh got the goal, and Breed McMaw had 5 points as well in the game. And the other bit of stats from last year is both these two teams reached the quarter final of the All-Ireland Championship phase, but exited at that phase last year. So again, 2026 brings a new season, new rules, and I suppose a new start for both these teams as Armagh re-emerge. No doubt the last issues of instructions from manager Greg McGonigal ringing in their ears as they come back out at the start of the second half. They'll be keen to get a good fast start to it, but Waterford, well, they are the team in control of the game at the minute, and they'll be trying to push on and do what they did in the first half. So we're ready to go here. Lidl Division 1 action. We're up and running in the second half, and it's the girls from Waterford that have it through Eve Parr. Eve Parr offloads possession. There's an opportunity to move possession out towards this near side, but it's into the hands of Anya O'Neill. 4 points from play in the opening half, into the hands of Breed McMaw. McMaw to open up the second half scoring, and McMaw has slipped it in and over the bar. Got the opening score of the second half for Waterford, and they now lead 1 goal and 6 points to 3 points over Armagh. Brianna Mathers with the kick out, goes short towards her fullback. That's Clodagh McCambridge. Away across the far side, is into the hands now of Grace Ferguson. Back towards the centre of the field, looking for movement up ahead of her. Lovely pass from Ferguson out towards that far side in the hands of Kiva McNally. Now with Maeve Lennon, point scorer in the opening half as well. Now with Grace Ferguson. Armagh playing it out the field of play towards Sarah Quigley. Now with Emily Drews. Goes to ground, picks up possession of the ball. Did very well in trying to retain it, but Waterford once again piling in the tackles and getting possession away out towards that 65 metre line as they clear their own half of the field. Katie Murray momentarily with Emma Murray, and now with Eve Parr across towards Ruby Brown. Towards Claire Walsh, and here they come, Waterford on the attack once again down through the centre. Jinking and weaving and moving in on the left bit. There's a chance dropping in here, but goalkeeper did well, Brianna Mathers. It was a shot in there from Lauren McGregor, but it was dealt with in the end by Mathers. Possession out the field of play into the hands of the girls from Armagh, and they go across the halfway line, but once again Cora Murray, who's been everywhere in this opening half, takes up possession of the ball. Now with Emma Murray, and across towards Anya O'Neill. Anya O'Neill solos it back towards the centre, offloads it towards Claire Walsh. Walsh down this left hand side towards centre half forward. Breed McMaw showing good strength, offloads it to Walsh once again. Walsh trying to get possession of the ball, but Armagh are in there. Numbers take possession away, and out there was Kate Toe, and to the far side they can clear it out through the wing half forward, Kiva McNally showing a good turn of pace to head towards the 45 metre line, clips it up ahead of her towards Aoife McCoy in possession of the ball, right close to the stand over there. McCoy cutting in from the angle, great run from McCoy coming in towards the edge of the D, and McCoy trying to offload it and has managed to fist it in and fist it over the bar. Brilliant piece of football from Aoife McCoy. She had all the work to do herself, but she did very well, and a great score it was. And it's now 1 goal and 6 for Waterford, 4 points for Armagh, and a good response to the opening point of the game, or the second half, from the Armagh ladies. So possession down this near side as Eve Parr plays the ball in towards Maeve Daly. Maeve Daly pursued there by Laura Kavanagh. Daly has it now, still Daly in possession of the ball, offloads it towards Parr. Eve Parr and towards McGregor. Laura McGregor plays it across the field of play into the hands of Anya O'Neill. Anya O'Neill cuts back inside once again. Great run from Anya O'Neill, and great feet once again from Anya O'Neill, just hammered over the bar, and that is point number 5 for Anya O'Neill, all from play. A super point it was. Waterford up to 1 goal and 7. Kick out already taken. No breath's been taken in this game, as here go the girls from Armagh once again. Super piece of football coming across there. It's Cora Murray once again coming across for Waterford and turning over possession of the ball. How many times have we said that in the game so far? Laura McGregor goes down that right hand side. Referee says there's a foul, a shove in the back somewhere further back here. It will be a free out for Armagh, and it's a free that's already taken into the hands of Lauren McConville. Lauren McConville going out the field to play. Once again, it's Armagh that have it now through Catherine Morley. Back into the hands of McConville. McConville making good progress, going forward once again towards the small D. Now out towards corner for Maeve Lennon. Offloads possession out to her left. The kick comes in. It comes in from Catherine Morley, and dropping short, but well dealt with by Caitlin Gardner. Once again, she offloads possession out the field of play, and here come Waterford once again. Just over 5 minutes gone in the second half here in this Lidl Division 1 clash, the opening round games this weekend here on LGFA TV. And once again, Waterford on the attack through Lauren McGregor. Good defending that time by Sarah Quigley. Back inside towards Claire Walsh. Claire Walsh with a chance for a goal, and she just fists it in and over the bar and adds another score, and becomes Waterford's 4th score of the afternoon so far. And the gap is out to some 7 points now. 4 points for Armagh, 1 goal and 8 for Waterford. Kick out from Brianna Mathers way across the far side. It's Armagh on the attack down that left hand side into the hands of Grace Ferguson. Grace Ferguson, Ballyhagan moves out the field of play into the hands now of Maeve Lennon. Maeve Lennon takes possession back towards Ferguson. It's all gone quite static from an Armagh perspective now, but they've slowed the game down slightly. As possession across towards Sarah Quigley. Sarah Quigley down this right hand side. Now into the hands of wing half forward Laura Morrison. She got the opening 2 points of the game from an Armagh perspective, and the referee spotted an infringement. Tug on the jersey, and it will be a free in for Armagh. Thought they might have let that game develop slightly more than that, but Maggie Farley said there was no further advantage, so will be a free in to Armagh, and the free will be taken by Maeve Lennon. We're still awaiting the first 2-pointer of the season in here in Armagh. Remember, if just like the men's game, if they can kick it beyond the 40-metre arc, it'll land a 2-pointer. As they go down that left-hand side to Maeve Lennon. Back out into the hands now of Emily Druce. Down this right-hand side, it's wing half forward Laura Morrison. Back into the hands of Druce. Now further out the field of play, Armagh been really hassle for every single ball here. As Aoife McCoy has it, he offloads it once again, but it's McConville who runs into traffic. Referee says spotted another foul. Another tug on the jersey. And this one will be outside the arc, or will it? No. Yard or two inside the arc. And a free for Armagh, which will be taken by Lauren McConville by the looks of it. .38 minutes almost gone on the clock as possession moved forward towards Maeve Mallon, or Maeve Lennon rather. Back out towards McConville. Further on out through the plate, Emily Truce. Armagh could do with the next score. Be anxious to get it. This possession moved across now towards Lennon. Now with Grace Ferguson. Short series of passes have found Ferguson once again. She's going down that left hand side, but she's run into traffic once again, and referee spotted another foul. So chance for Armagh to get the score here, as Maeve Lennon goes across to pick up the ball, and just a wee bit of attention required there on the Armagh player before the restart. Shipped a bit of a head high challenge there, going for that ball, and that's resulted in the foul and the free. Yeah, Maggie Farley just taking the time there just to check on the well-being of Grace Ferguson, and that's now all good. So it will be, well, I'm just checking here, is there going to be a substitution? Well, it looks like Lauren McConville is coming off, and the girl going on is the number 15 Kelly Mallon, who was down to start, but I don't see that change has been made. It's actually, I don't believe it is, Laura. It's so it looks like Kiva McNally might have come off as the ball is going in and over the bar anyway from the boot of Maeve Lennon, and that's the first score of the game, believe it or not, from a free. So we're into the 40th minute. It's 5 points for Armagh, a goal and 8 for Waterford. And here come Waterford down this left hand side in the shape of Katie Murray. Katie Murray runs into a bit of traffic, and she's run into too much. She's taking too much out of it, says the referee. As here come Armagh. Laura Morrison goes to ground down in front of us here, and she elects to solo one go. Gives the ball short towards Laura McConville. Offloads it very quickly towards Alana Donnelly. Alana Donnelly back towards McConville. McConville racing down through the centre. Good run from Laura McConville. Tries to get a shot away. Right foot a kick through the post and over the bar. Super point it was. Laura McConville, the Cross Midland girl, gets the next score of the game. Armagh up to 6 points. And a change on the Waterford team away across on the far side. And we'll see that change coming very shortly. Looks like Claire Walsh is making her way off the field of play, and the girl coming in to replace her, we'll check on the number. No board up yet for us, but it is now. Number 26 is coming in. So Kellyanne Hogan, who kicked 8 points the last time these two sides met a year ago. She's into the field of play, so definitely not weakening the team by bringing in Kellyanne. Possession into that half forward line, but it's been picked up by Armagh, and they gain possession of the ball through the cornerback, Maeve Ferguson, who did brilliantly well, battling to win possession. The kick across this near side was been picked up by Sarah Quigley. Clonmore lady goes forward. Sarah Quigley offloads it into the hands of Laura Morrison. Morrison looking for options. The fist pass didn't go the direction that you had hoped for, but they've won the free, Armagh. A good piece of football from Kelly Mullen to do that. So the gap is now 5 points. Armagh hoping to reduce that to 4 very shortly. The free's been moved short across the centre. Looked like another pull on the jersey, but Armagh play on through Maeve Lennon. Once again, they're running into a bit of traffic here. Ferguson did very, very well once again, and it will be a free for Armagh. And she goes to ground. Well, she just managed to stay on her feet. I think that might have been Laura McConville. Just double checking number here. But a free nonetheless. It is Laura McConville. It's a free to Armagh. And a chance for them to get this back to a much more manageable 4 points. So the gap was 5 at the break. This will take it back to 4 points with almost 13 minutes gone in the second half. And the kick goes in, and it's dropped in and over the bar, and a second point of pointed free from Maeve Mullen, Maeve Lennon rather, her third of the afternoon so far, has got Armagh back to within 4 points. Armagh 7 points, 1 goal and 8 for Waterford, and it's the girls from Armagh that have possession of the ball once again away across on the far side. They can build the attack. Ball launched away into the corner forward slot where Kelly Mullen has it now. Kelly Mullen takes possession across into the hands of Aoife McCoy. Aoife McCoy making good progress. Aoife McCoy offloads possession of the ball back out the field of play. Morrison had it momentarily, and now the kick goes in, dropping in towards the edge of the square. Can Armagh get hands on it in there? Waterford trying to win possession as well. It's picked up by Laura McConville. Laura McConville, brilliant football from her going down that outside line, but again the Waterford girls sticking to their task, and they've overturned possession of the ball, and they're on the attack now. And it's now into the hands of Breed McMaw down through the centre of the field. Looks for options out to her left hand side. One of them there's her midfield, and that's Eve Power. Eve Power and all sorts of pressure here manages to shovel possession back into the hands of Kellyanne Hogan. Kellyanne Hogan's given possession of the ball away, where it's rather won by Emily Druce. Druce doing brilliantly for Armagh on the attack down this right hand side, moves it into that inside forward line once again in towards Aoife McCoy. McCoy under a spot of pressure once again. Superb defending there from Rebecca Casey to come across and just stop that momentum of that last attack. Back out to the field of play towards Morrison. Morrison tries to offload possession, but she does brilliantly well to hold on to it. On that occasion she wins a free, and that was a good piece of football from Laura Morrison. Armagh sizing up this opportunity outside the 40 metre arc, and they're bringing up somebody to take it. No, they're not. It's going to Kelly Mullen. Looks like she is well, it's going to be another change to the far side, because the number 8 is going off. Sarah Quigley from Clonmore going off the field of play, and she'll be replaced by number 22 Eve Cassidy from Crossmidland. Eve Cassidy coming on the field of play. So Waterford just going through a bit of a spell here with this Armagh side. There's definitely a better third quarter to the game from the Armagh girls. They have restricted the Waterford girls to 3 points. They have kicked 4. Armagh on the attack. Ball across towards Laura McConville. Laura McConville, right for a kick from her. Drops it in. Easily dealt with by Caitlin Gardner. And Waterford come out on the attack through Kellyanne Hogan. Way across on the far side, they carried out the field of play. Ruby Brown's on the attack. Brilliant run from her. She's got options up ahead of her, but she's just ran 70 metres with the ball, and she's still on the attack, and she gives the ball in towards Maeve Daly. Maeve Daly with a shot. Oh, out to the right of the post. Well, it's gone, actually been saved there, believe it or not. Brilliant piece of goalkeeping from Brianna Mathers once again to deny her, and it's gone out for a 45. The 45 will be taken shortly. Another swift move from the Waterford girls, and another decent piece of goalkeeping from Brianna Mathers. The kick will be a 45 metre free, which they're going to go short on, out towards centre half forward. That's Breed McMaw with a kick, and Breed McMaw's kick goes out to the left of the post and goes wide. A first wide of the second half for either side. It's gone to the Waterford girls, and that's give plenty of hope to the Armagh girls. And the short kick out has gone into the hands of Kate Toe, and now out towards cornerback Mia Ferguson, who's fouled. Mia Ferguson solos the ball and goes out the field to play with it, but she wasn't given the space, so it'll be a 50-metre free, and Maggie Farley's already away to mark that out. And that's midway between the 45 and 65 metre line. And Lauren McConville looking to set up another attack for Armagh. Much brighter third quarter for Armagh's possession of the ball with Kathleen Morley. Launches the ball into that inside forward line, just trying to find Eve Cassidy in there. Referee spotted a foul. So another free to Armagh, and definitely the momentum has changed in this game. Just a 4 point separating the two sides now. 1-8 to 7 points. As Armagh will take their free here with Kelly Mallon. And this would be a 2-pointer effort if this can be landed. Kicking up towards that Katie Road end. Strike just wasn't great. It just dropped in short, and Waterford can have enough bodies in there to clear possession of the ball. Out and out in the hands of Katie Murray. Down this left hand side, she carries it out towards the 45 metre line. Now into the hands of Lauren McGregor, and momentarily it's now with Anya O'Neill. Anya O'Neill trying to turn under spot of pressure. She done very well. She wins a free, and then the ball's launched away across the far side, where once again it's Ruby Brown that's racing onto it, and we saw the pace of her earlier on. Ruby Brown picks up possession of the ball, moves it into that inside forward line where Hogan has possession of it now. Kellyanne Hogan into the hands of McGregor. Back out the field of play. Waterford win the free, and it eases the pressure from them slightly there. So a scoring opportunity from the free here. A chance for them to just so referee spots that there's another change coming in. I think the double substitution coming here from Waterford very shortly, from what I can see. It looks like Eve Power's afternoon is complete. She makes her way to the bench, and she's going to be replaced by number 17, Alana McGrath. So Alana McGrath's in. That second substitution hasn't happened. It was some of the subs were going for a bit of a warm-up down the line. So a chance here for Kellyanne Hogan, who's come into play here in the second half as a substitute. Right foot of kick from her, swinging it round, swinging it in, and swinging it over the bar. And that is Waterford's first free of the game, and we've had to wait until the 50th minute for it to happen. Free converted, and it's now 1 goal and 9 points to 7 points, so a 5 point gap as Armagh come on the attack into the hands of Aoife McCoy. Aoife McCoy down this right hand side. Aoife McCoy still in possession of the ball. Brilliant run from McCoy. She's really pursued there, but once again McCoy has it. She's trying to get possession away. Referee spotted the foul, so it will be a free once again for Armagh. So just over 10 minutes to go, and the game's still very much in the balance. In this Lidl Division 1 clash here, opening round clash in this year's competition between two sides to say that finished inside the top three last year. Armagh runners up in Division 1 last year, and Waterford just finished in third place just behind them. So kick from Armagh with a free here, the chance to take this game back to a 4 point game as the kick goes in from Kelly Mallon, dropping in short, and once again Caitlin Gardner has shown very safe hands all afternoon from a Waterford perspective. Takes it away and out to field of play, but Armagh have it back now with the Mallon once again. Quick hands into the hands of Morrison. Morrison going forward. Aoife McCoy has it. McCoy under a spot of pressure. Is it illegal pressure? No. All the hands are up and nobody's fouled her. And once again Waterford come out with the field of play with the ball. It's Katie Murray down this left hand side. Katie Murray takes possession. into the Armagh half of the field. She looks up ahead of her. She has an option there, and that's a never willing runner and centre half back Kieran McGrath. McGrath offloads possession towards Lauren McGregor. Lauren McGregor back towards Murray, and Murray might well have been fouled. The referee agrees. She's been held back, and it will be a free in for Waterford and a chance for them to extend this 5-point lead to 6. And it will be a free that will be taken by the number 26 there, Killian Hogan, who's already had a point this afternoon as a substitute. It was the last one was from a free, this one's from a free, and it results in the same thing. It's over the bar. Another point for Waterford. They're up to goal in 10, and the lead is out to 6 points. Just over 8 minutes left in the game as the ball launched away across on the far side, and the referee spotted another infringement, or she wants to let a substitution take place. So Maeve Lennon's off the field to play, and number 17 Eve Lavery, I believe, is in. I believe it's 17. Just double check that in a second, but I think that's the change that was made. And we'll have the kick out now. Launched away across the far side out towards wing half back Kit Toe. Back out the field to play towards Emily Druce. And it is number 17 that definitely is. Eve Lavery is in now, and she goes off in front to try and get the first possession, her first possession, but it's now Emma Murray, the captain of the Waterford team. Once again, Maggie Farley spots an infringement, but the Waterford girls have already played on. Ruby Brown now towards centre half back Kieran McGrath. Down through the centre once again McGrath. She's been full of running into the hands of Maeve Daly. Maeve Daly looks for options around her. Great run from Daly towards the 20 metre line and onto the 13 metre line. Offloads it towards Lauren McGregor. Referee's already got her hand up to indicate a free. Breed McMaw maybe try and get a shot away. McMaw off the right boot. McMaw drops it in short. Oh, it could have went into the net, but it's gone out wide. And Maggie Farley said that all the advantage had been played at that point. So Waterford had another wide, and that's wide 7 of them for the afternoon. As the kick out comes out the field to play, and Waterford have won it. They won the mark, and they've got possession of the ball. And it's Anya O'Neill possession now in the hands of Chloe Fennell. Across the way to the far side where centre half forward Breed McMaw tries to win possession of the ball. She's done so. Takes possession out the field to play once again. McMaw out towards the centre, but Armagh have bodies there. They should take it away, and fullback Clodagh McCambridge did brilliantly well. And now they go on the attack out down that left hand side, and out through their wing half back Emily Druce offloads possession towards McConville. The referee spotted another foul, and you can hear the Armagh crowd not happy at all with that one. But no booking or anything like that. So just under 6 minutes to go, and it's been quite enough second half from Waterford, but they've controlled the game. They're kicked to 5 points in the second half, so they're now leading the second half 5-4, and the change is coming across on the far side. Another Waterford change, and it looks like the number corner forward Chloe Fennell is coming off, the goal scorer. Goal and a point for her this afternoon, and she is her afternoon is done. And change is coming in as number 21. It's Trasa Necrotic. And possession is once again in the hands of the girls from Armagh. They're racing forward through Lauren McConville. Lauren McConville trying to get a wee bit of space. Lauren McConville was fouled. Possession back out the field to play into the hands of Alana Donnelly. The kick goes in from Armagh, and they've kicked it in over the bar. And is that Aoife McCoy that's got the latest score in the game? No, it isn't. It's Kelly Mullen that's got the latest score in the game, and it's now 8 points, plays 1 goal in 10. Gap back to 5. Kick out has already been taken out towards Anya O'Neill, but is she not going to be able to keep that one in play? That's the first poor kick out of the day from Caitlin Gardner. Armagh going to attack once again. Possession down and dropped away, and once again it's the girls from Waterford that take it out the field to play through their centre half back Karen McGrath. McGrath making good progress out the field, but referee spotted a foul, and she takes the solo and go and moves on. Once again, possession away across on the far side. into the hands of Katie Murray. Katie Murray down towards Traston and Crotic, but well, the linesperson said it was a Waterford ball. I don't think the Armagh crowd were very supportive of it, but Maggie Farley's going across to get the information, and she's going to agree with the linesperson. So it is a sideline ball to Waterford. I think it was the Waterford contingent that actually were calling for the sideline ball across on the far side. A number of them have made their way up from the Desha, and once again solo and go once again as Waterford on the attack, and they've got a chance here through their substitute. The ball goes in, gone to the net, and the girl that has got it is the number 21 Traston Necrotic. A brilliant finish for her, and that surely now it could be game over for Waterford. It's 2-10 to 8 points. Kick out the field of play once again. Armagh on the attack. They've got it in the hands of Emily Trousseau across there, but they've just had that hammer blow of a goal from Waterford, and they're on the attack now. Waterford, are they going to finish off the last few minutes strongly as they've got possession of the ball through the centre half forward? Breed McMaw takes it on. McMaw racing down through the centre once again. McMaw in possession of the ball. Great run from McMaw with a shot. McMaw just clips it over the bar, and another good point for Waterford. They're up to 2-11 now to 8 points, and suddenly the gap is out to some 9 points, is it? Well, we're just waiting for the scoreboard to reflect that, but by my reckoning it's out to 2-11. But anyway, we'll check shortly. Possession now in the hands of the girls from Armagh. They've got possession of the ball in the hands of Laura Morrison, who launches the ball forward, but it's over the top of the Armagh inside forward, and once again they can take possession at the field of play. And 3, 4, 5, 6, yes, 2-11. I have it. 2-11 to 8 points. Possession once again in the hands of the girls from Waterford down this near side. Anya O'Neill takes it on. Anya O'Neill racing forward, clips the ball into that inside forward line, where it's been taken up by Maeve Daly. Maeve Daly has an outlet pass towards Lauren McGregor. McGregor takes it in. McGregor's kick goes in, and it splits the post once again, and it's all Waterford at this stage, and suddenly the gap has moved out. I'm not sure whether the last one was overruled or not, but I know this one's gone up on the scoreboard. It is now, well, the scoreboard's saying 2-11 to 8 points. My reckon is 2-12 to 8 points, but I think the result will not matter because we're into the last 90 seconds. I don't think the scores, it's only going to be a margin of victory from a Waterford perspective at this stage. Ball moved forward once again, and it goes through hands and back in towards Morrison over there on the far side, into the hands centre half forward. Aoife McCoy offloads possession of the ball. Armagh could do with a score, any type of score at all would do at this stage. Kelly Mallon drops it in, but once again who comes away with only Cora Murray. Both cornerbacks for Waterford have been outstanding this afternoon. They've worked their socks off, and they've possession out the field of play 8 into the hands of Kellyanne Hogan, who takes the ball forward and launches it towards the corner forward to the goal scorer Traston Necrotic. Plays it out to field of play towards Breed McMaw. McMaw still in possession of the ball. McMaw offloads it inside once again. Possession of the ball is in the hands of McGregor. Another chance for Waterford here for a goal, but it's dropped in and over the bar by Katie Murray, who moves the scoreboard out now to, well, it says 2-12 to 8 points. We'll go with the official scoreboard here on the ground. My reckon is 2-13, but it says here on the scoreboard on the ground 2-12, so we'll stick with that one. Yeah, my reckon is 2-13, but another substitute on the far side is Anya O'Neill, who's gone off the field to play, and a late change for the Waterford girls, and it's number 20 who's come on, Alice Hahasi. And once again another change, number 25 Katie Murray's gone off the field to play late in the game here, and she will be replaced by the number 18 there, Jade Qualley. And another substitution, this time for Armagh. And the number 19, Laura Kavanagh. Yeah, so we're just checking that one. So Laura Kavanagh has come off the field of play, and we're just waiting to see who should replace her on the far side. The number didn't go up. We'll wait till the player turns around and we'll see the jersey number. But once again, it's Armagh in there to try and win possession of the ball, but they're under a lot of pressure. Well, they've got possession now at the minute, and they're on the attack up the field of play, trying to get possession into that Waterford half of the field to get a couple of late scores here in the game. I think the results long since been decided, but they've won the free and they're on the attack down towards McCoy, but Waterford are there and once again in numbers and take possession out the field of play, and look who has it, only Cora Murray once again, and possession is carried out the field of play out towards the Waterford attack once again, where it's Kellyanne Hogan racing down through the centre. She just soccer styles it out to the right hand side, then further on out the field of play, it's into the hands now of Emma Murray, the captain of the Waterford side, just holding possession of the ball here late in the game. It was number 18 Elsie Drews who came on for Armagh, and possession across this near side was picked up by Maeve Daly. Maeve Daly heads towards the 40-metre arc, still Daly in possession of the ball, still Daly racing down through the centre. Is she going to get a shot away? She offloads it, and possession back out the field of play to McMaw with a shot. McMaw sticks it over the bar, and Breed McMaw adds another point to move the scoreline up to 2-14. I think that scoreboard has been corrected. 2-14 to 8 points now. Launch a kick out to across the far side as Waterford heading to a really good away victory on the road here in Armagh. They'll be really keen to put a good season together. Armagh had a brilliant start to last season, winning 5 games in a row and at the start of the season, but they're going to start off with no points here on the board after week 1 of this Lidl Division 1 National League campaign. And once again, the ball goes in, it's dealt with in there, but it is a free to Armagh late in the game here, and we're into the 36th minute of the second half. So it's going to be 2 points for the girls from Waterford. Good strong start to their league campaign, and a booking coming up here for Rebecca Casey. And Rebecca Casey is going to go to Sinbin late in the game. Waterford not worry too much about that, as the kick will come in here from Armagh towards even McCoy. McCoy offloads possession towards Mallon. Mallon with a kick, and it's well blocked down. And once again, Waterford showing that they can defend right to the last, as they come out the field of play once again with Kellyanne Hogan. Offloads possession away across the far side. They're on the attack once again to the goal scorer down that left hand side, Trassa Necrotic, and possession back out the field of play now once again with the girls from Waterford. It's Kellyanne Hogan, 2 points from frees in the second half. Maggie Farley's checked both watches and elects to play another minute or so, but it's very definitely Waterford who have come away with the points here in Armagh this afternoon. It's 2-14 to 8 points. Possession of the ball now out round midfield. There's Laura Morrison tried to win it. Just need to check on a head injury here first, but in fairness to Laura Morrison, she's got back to her, or she's attempting to get back to her feet very quickly. So was holding her ankle, but it's going to be perhaps another yellow card or a booking here late in the game. Another yellow card, yes. Number 17, Lana McGrath, not that long on the field of play, is going to have to go off again. So Waterford down to 14 players. Not that it's going to matter too much here in the dying embers of this game. and we're just waiting for that free to be taken. So this might just well be the last attack as Armagh go on. Will be a consolation score here through Clare, through Alana Donnelly down that left hand side. It's now back out the field of play across this side towards Emily Druce, just inside the D, offloads it once again towards Eve Lavery, and the kick, well, is it McCoy going to get a shot away? No, it's back out towards Lavery once again. She turns back into traffic. Once again pursued by the Waterford girls who are chasing absolutely everything right down to the last, and possession could be taken away here once again at the end, but that is the final whistle here in the box at Athletic Grounds here in Armagh. It's a convincing win in the end for the girls from Waterford, who come away with a 2-14 to 8-point victory over Armagh, and a really good performance, all-round performance from the Waterford girls, who have come away with both points. The scoreline at half-time, well, it was 3 points for Armagh. It was a goal and 5 for Waterford, but it was the Waterford girls who, after maybe not playing so well in the third period, the third quarter of the game, Armagh coming in there with a number of points, but Waterford finished the stronger, and certainly the substitutes bench made a big difference coming in there. When you look at goal and 3 off the substitutes bench for the girls from Waterford. That was a good strong finish for them at the end of the game. So that about brings our coverage to an end here in the Box IT Athletic Grounds in Armagh this afternoon, where the scoreline at the end is a win for the girls from Waterford on a scoreline of 2-14 to 8 points. It's them who take away both points here in this Lidl Division 1 clash. Until next time, very good evening to you. Short this time. There's a slight breeze blowing out of that end of the ground. McMaw takes the kick, launches it up high in the air, drop it in. Goalkeeper deals with it, or does she? No, a chance for a goal, and it's gone to the net. And an early goal, and it's gone. Gives the possession of the ball to the hands of Ferguson. Ferguson moves it across the far side. It's into the hands now of Laura Morrison. Laura Morrison with a kick, and Laura Morrison lands it over in favour of Waterford. But it's the girls from Armagh that have possession of the ball once again, building the attack down that right hand side. And it's Morrison once again. That's 2 in a row for Armagh defence. But possession is with the goal scorer Chloe Fennell, who kicks it up high in the air, and it's dropping in, and it's dropping over the bar. Possession once again, Maeve Daly running down through the centre, turn towards Breed McMaw with a shot, brilliant piece of goalkeeping from Brianna Mathers. McMaw, great run from McMaw, offloads the possession of the ball into the hands of Maeve Daly with a shot off the crow post, crossbar, and back out into play once again. Only to herself there, she picks it up once again, and she has possession of the ball. She's moving towards the 20 metre line, and Anya Neal's kick goes in, and it goes over the bar. Looking up ahead of her, and she's run right into a gap there. There was nobody marking, and Anya O'Neill once again with a kick, and Anya O'Neill kicks it over. What a wee bit of distance between the two teams, and they've got possession of the ball, and here we go once again. Anya O'Neill racing through. Anya O'Neill with a shot, and Anya O'Neill cuts back inside towards the 45 metre line. Anya O'Neill heads out on her own. Anya O'Neill with the right footed kick once again, and Anya O'Neill's landed it through the post. Possession back. McCoy cutting back in from the sideline, and once again the chance for the shot to go in, and it goes in and over. Anya O'Neill 4 points from play in the opening half into the hands of Brie McMaw to open up the second half scoring, and McMaw has slipped it. McCoy cutting in from the angle, great run from McCoy coming in towards the edge of the D, and McCoy trying to offload it, and has managed to fist it in and fist it over the play into the hands of Anya O'Neill. Anya O'Neill cuts back inside once again. Great run from Anya O'Neill, and great feet once again from Anya. Back inside towards Claire Walsh. Claire Walsh with a chance for a goal, and she just fists it in. Yeah, so it looks like Kiva McNally might have come off. Alana Donnelly back towards McConville. McConville racing down through the centre. Good run from Laura McConville. Tried to get a shot away. Right foot a kick through the post and over the bar. Almost 13 minutes gone in the second half, and the kick goes in, and it's dropped in here in the second half as a substitute. Right foot a kick from her, swinging it round. This one's from a free, and it results in the same thing. It's over the bar. Laura McConville was fouled. Possession back out the free to play into the hands of Alana Donnelly. The kick goes in from Armagh, and they've kicked it in and over the bar. From the far side, a number of them have made their way up from the day shot, and once again, solo and go once again as Waterford on the attack, and they've got a chance here through their substitute. The ball goes in, gone to the net, and the cure that has again McMahon in possession of the ball. Great run from McMahon. McMahon with a shot. McMahon just clips it over. Maeve Daly has an outlet pass towards Lauren McGregor. McGregor takes it in. McGregor's kick goes in, and it splits the post. The ball is in the hands of McGregor. Another chance for Waterford here for a goal, but it's dropped in and over the bar. Is she going to get a shot away? She offloads it, and possession back out the field of play to McMahon with a shot. McMahon sticks it over the bar. But that is the final whistle here in the box at Athletic Grounds here in Armagh. It's a convincing win in the end for the girls from Waterford, who come away with a 2-14 to 8-point victory over